Okay, so we've landed our giant cargo plane on an ice field. And you know, the first thing that can happen as you set up base camp is you might get lost. I could be from here to Sam, who is a middle school teacher, and because of a whiteout, a blizzard, I could be lost. It could be very dangerous. Sam, you took your kids through this very thing. How did you do it in a classroom environment? What did you do?
Well, what we did, Richard, is we moved the students into the cafeteria and cleared out the tables in the cafeteria. And the students were instructed using just a pole and about 30 meters of rope. You are to find 2 lost comrades. You can't see, you can't hear, so verbal communication is out and your sense of sight is gone.
Let's back up on that. Okay. What did you do with their vision?
Well, to take away their vision, what we used were 8.5 by 11 sheets of white paper. We cut slits in the bottom about 3 inches or so, overlapped them and taped them so they made kind of a cup at the chin so they couldn't see down and they can't see around them. They tie those papers around their face and sense of sight is gone.
So they've got the whiteout. What about their sense of hearing?
To eliminate their hearing, what we did is we used earplugs. Styrofoam earplugs, put them inside, and then behind that, we had the sound system rigged up that would play the sound of waves, extremely loud in the cafeteria, so they couldn't hear, they couldn't see, and they were very disoriented.
You've made it very tough on these kids, and I understand their first reaction was confusion.
Extreme confusion. Some were disoriented, some were nervous, they were scared. They were the rescuers, and they were just about as lost as the people they were looking for.
So they've got a pole and a rope and a lot of confusion. How did they react? Did they do anything uniformly, or did they work together through all this confusion?
Well, before they actually got out and did the experiment, they developed their plans on paper. And most of their plans called for using the rope and going out one by one, helping each other along, and then sweeping around to find the lost person. The problem they ran into was, once the first person got on the rope, second person got lost. Well, once 2 or 3 of them got on the rope, third person couldn't get on the rope. So they had to begin developing logistics as to how each one of them would get onto the rope together and how that first person would know when the last person got on the rope so they wouldn't keep walking way out into nowhere.
Did you ever find your lost comrades?
After a little bit of help and a little bit of fudging, we found our lost comrades.